What's up, news junkies? Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of the stories that are dominating headlines. Today, we're diving deep into the Boston Celtics' incredible historical achievement, becoming the first team in NBA history to reach 61 wins. But are the Celtics also repeating a frustrating trend that could cost them? We're breaking down the fascinating and perplexing late-game struggles that have fans talking. Then, a massive comeback story. NBA champion Glen "Big Baby" Davis is out of prison and ready to re-enter society after his conviction. We've got the details on his release and what's next for the former Celtics star. And we're circling back to a significant date in Celtics history that includes a key trade that shaped the team. You do not want to miss this. Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Celtics make NBA history with 61 wins. Rewind to 1965, a landmark year for the Boston Celtics as they shattered records and became the very first team in NBA history to achieve an astonishing 61 wins in a single season. This monumental victory, a 106-98 triumph over the San Francisco Warriors, was powered by the legendary Bill Russell, who dominated with 20 points, a staggering 41 rebounds, and 4 assists. Alongside him, Sam Jones and John Havlicek delivered stellar performances, adding 24 and 22 points respectively, solidifying the Celtics' dominance. This record-breaking season didn't stop there, as they pushed the win total to 62 just days later. But the history books weren't done with this date. In 1972, the Celtics also made a significant player acquisition, trading for forward Paul Silas from the Phoenix Suns. It took some convincing from the iconic Red Auerbach, but Silas eventually embraced the move, forging a special connection with the team and its legendary coach, as he later shared in an interview. Fans are buzzing about this historical achievement, celebrating the enduring legacy of those legendary Celtics teams. But history isn't always about wins. Sometimes it's about redemption. Next, we're talking about a former NBA champion stepping back into the spotlight after a difficult chapter. Celtics' fourth quarter fade, a frustrating trend revealed. Despite a reputation for methodical play and a league-low pace, the Boston Celtics are exhibiting a baffling and frustrating trend in the final minutes of close games. While their overall offensive efficiency is strong, their fourth quarter pace plummets to an astonishing 91.39, the slowest in the league and the slowest of any team in over a decade. This deliberate slowdown, a signature of Coach Joe Mazzulla's strategy, becomes a liability in clutch situations. Despite their slow pace, the Celtics struggle in close contests, holding a mere 12-16 record. The data reveals a dramatic shift when games are within 5 points and 5 minutes remaining. Their pace jumps to the 11th fastest in the league. This sudden acceleration leads to sloppiness, a 10th worst turnover rate in clutch time, and a loss of their identity. Analysts suggest that allowing opponents to dictate the pace in these critical moments is detrimental, as their offense doesn't become more efficient with speed, but rather becomes prone to errors. While seizing fast break opportunities is natural, the Celtics' challenge lies in maintaining their composure and methodical approach even when the pressure mounts, rather than succumbing to a frantic pace that compromises their strengths. The Celtics faithful are debating whether this slow and steady approach is a strategic masterpiece or a recipe for late-game collapses. From the court's struggles to a different kind of comeback, we're turning our attention to a former NBA champion making headlines for his release from prison. Big Baby's back. Glen Davis released after healthcare fraud conviction. Glen Davis, the beloved former NBA player affectionately known as Big Baby, has been released from prison after serving 17 months of a 40-month sentence for his involvement in a large-scale scheme to defraud the NBA players' health and benefit welfare plan. Davis was among 19 individuals charged with submitting fraudulent claims for medical services, costing the plan approximately $2.5 million. His prison term, which began in October 2024, was delayed to allow him to complete filming a documentary to help cover $80,000 in restitution. His attorney stated that Davis used his time productively and is ready to re-enter society. He will now transition through a halfway house, participating in financial management and drug treatment programs as mandated by his sentence, with a full release expected on July 9th, followed by 3 years of supervised release. Davis, a 2008 NBA champion with the Boston Celtics, expressed his resilience upon release, stating, "They tried to hold me down, but I'm back." The fraud scheme also implicated numerous other former NBA players, including Tony Allen, Shannon Brown, and Sebastian Telfair, with orchestrator Terrence Williams receiving a 10-year sentence. Fans are sending waves of support to Big Baby as he begins this new chapter, celebrating his return. We've seen history made on the court and personal comebacks off it. Now, let's look at another significant date in Celtics lore. A date with destiny, Celtics milestones and key trades. March 14th marks a significant day in Boston Celtics history, a date that encapsulates both enduring team achievements and pivotal player movements. In 1965, the Celtics cemented their dynasty by becoming the first team in NBA history to secure 61 wins in a single season, a testament to their unparalleled dominance. This record-breaking performance, capped by a victory over the San Francisco Warriors, showcased the brilliance of legends like Bill Russell, Sam Jones, and John Havlicek. Just 7 years later, in 1972, the Celtics continued to build their formidable roster by acquiring forward Paul Silas from the Phoenix Suns in exchange for Charlie Scott. While the trade was made, it took considerable effort from the legendary Red Auerbach to persuade Silas to join the team, a process that highlights the deep commitment and strategic vision behind the Celtics' sustained success. Silas's eventual embrace of Boston, fueled by his connection with Auerbach, became another chapter in the team's storied past. This historical look back reminds us of the foundations upon which the Celtics' legacy was built. From historical wins to player trades, we've covered a lot of ground. Don't go anywhere, we've got more breaking news and analysis coming up. And that's a wrap on today's news. We saw the Boston Celtics make history with 61 wins, delved into their puzzling fourth-quarter struggles, celebrated Glen Big Baby, Davis's release from prison, and revisited a key trade that shaped Celtics history. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss a single update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms. We'll see you next time.